Hey, Karthike here. Today I'm going to talk about steaming or frothing your milk with a mediocre espresso machine. The thing is, coffee is a expensive but fun hobby. And like with all hobbies, you kind of have to start somewhere. And you start off with something like this. And what I found was like a lot of instructions online that talked about steaming or frothing kind of refer to almost different machines. When you feel it's too warm, that's when you remove the milk, or you're supposed to have this wet paint look. I don't know, it just didn't work for me. So I'm going to talk about 4 things that I did differently to get better milk. So the first thing is use a thermometer. When I was using my hand to see if the milk was hot enough, I just always used to pull it out too early. I kind of burnt my hand. Plus, it takes a long time to froth that milk. So use a thermometer. You get it in the right 140 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the right range. And it just gave much better results. The second is to use the right level of milk in your jug. Now, you have to figure this out based on your jug. But if it's too less, you will end up adding a lot more froth into your milk. And then it looks weird. There'll be this runny milk, and there'll be one big plop of foam that'll form at the end of your latte. If you put in too much of milk, then, it kind of works out fine, but then you're going to waste a lot of milk. So I didn't like that. Keep trying to figure out and, experiment. Try to figure out the right point that you need to fill up your milk with. It is going to depend on your jug, and it is going to depend on your mug. The third one is to use the sounds to help you out. So it's almost like a jet plane taking off. Initially, it's like pushing the throttle to 100%. That's where you're really pulling in more of the air, and then you move your spout further into the milk when it's taking off. And luckily, when you have your hands available, since you're not going to put it at the bottom of the jug, I use both my hands to tilt the jug in a better fashion. Again, I'm trying to get a whirlpool that's not just horizontal, but also going vertically into the milk. Now the last one is to keep it clean. Keep it clean. So use a kitchen towel, wipe out your wand after every usage. And the problem is, first of all, milk going stale in your wand, it's horrible. But also, you don't want it to start clogging up your wand because that will reduce the pressure that can come in. So keep it clean. Keep the tips clean. I dip it in water once or twice a week. And if you have one of those Panarello wands, which is this black thing that's on top of your wand, it's horrible. Try to keep it clean as much as you can. And that's it. So those are the 4 things that I did differently to get slightly better, consistent results with my milk. I still don't have my latte art right. Well, gotta start somewhere.